Approach the touched sylph and defeat any resistance. Ooh. Well, hold on, I'm getting resistance just trying to get over there.
Stay away.
Oh, hi there. Oh, I got a lot of friends. Well, might as well get the small fry out of the way first. Probably should make sure I have all my buffs up first. I plan on blowing this guy out of the fecking water with this son of a bitch. Coming up nice and hot. Ooh. You know what? Go right for the next one, assuming I even get the next one. Oh, I probably won't. Nope. Unless you got another one of those guys in the tank. No? Oh, I'm almost disappointed.
But walking one is too strong. This one surrenders. This one is sorry for playing tricks on wise ones. But great and powerful one, Lord Ramuh, is not here. So there is no need for wise ones to go any further. No need at all. Wise ones definitely must not go any further. This one would not want wise ones to get lost.
Oh yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you, I don't believe you. Ah, I see. Gotta go back to the rest of the crew first. Really? Really? You know what? Here, have a Madare. The nerve of some of these enemies, I swear.
We overheard your exchange with our tormentor. His clumsy attempt at deceit would almost be endearing if time were not of the essence. Happily, I managed to take a reading of the surrounding area while you had his attention. As I suspected, the site of the Lord of Levin's summoning is very close indeed.
Well, that's handy. Saves me a lot of headaches. All right, what do we got? Levin and impression. Ooh, bad pun.
My measurements indicate the large ethereal disturbance to the southeast. Thanks to the antics of the sylphs, we've been tracked to every corner of the sylphlands, but none of our various readings returned a result of this magnitude. There can be only one conclusion. Ramuh was called forth in the vicinity of the sylph's aetherite. I suggest we proceed thither with all possible haste.
Uh-oh, a fate just dropped on my head. That's not good.
After bidding Maxio here a fond farewell, of course. Should our trusty guide come too close to his deity, there is the distinct possibility that he will fall under the primal's influence. Come, Dekumon, the Lord of Levin awaits.
Not expecting a fate to suddenly pop up here while I was dealing with this. No, I was not. All right, where are we going? We are going to the south. Yep, that's a beast aetherite. So he must be on the other side of this. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. And now they're all panicking, and now here comes the big old scroty beard, right?
Thine order betrays thee, servant of hiding.
Jeez. Damn. Way to make an entrance there, dude. There he is. Oh, look at the size of that thing. Old scroty beard himself, Ramuh.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan.
And Mogglemog. Don't forget Mogglemog.
I am Ramuh, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs?
Wow, aren't you self-righteous? Sheesh.
The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult.
Wow. Just, like, no respect whatsoever.
Harmony, yet carest not for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man.
Well, the problem is, they summoned you, and you are basically a life-sucking leech upon the land.
Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Gridanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other. Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man.
Damn, man. Talk about painting with broad strokes there.
Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born?
Jeez.
It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
Pretense, dude. I was being sincere. Oh, hello. Oh.
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges, that they should entrust
Oh, the crystal of lightning.
a gift to thee. Thou
Wow.
standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial.
Oh, and here's a really good view of why we call him old Scrody Beard. Look at that thing. It's ridiculous looking.
Thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony. I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet
So,
if
kick
thou
your ass
shouldst
after
be
all.
Found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
Okay. Sure, I'll kick your ass. You want to go a round or two? I got no problem with that. And he's gone!
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Yeah, this is a first. The primal actually inviting us to kick his ass. And more as a test as opposed to actually taking him down.
Find you so far from a tome.
Roger? The hell are you doing here, man?
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
Oh, there we go. One set of goggles for
I must
another.
beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramuh, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Okay. Assuming, of course, the sylphs don't have a problem with it. The striking tree, hard, because there's no normal, now accessible. Because there's no normal yet. Well, not yet, but we're at this point still where they refuse to give us normal versions of these things and they just go straight to hard. All right, I have no good camera angle here. Also, nice mount, dude. Okay, we are headed to the striking tree hard. There we are. After forging deep into the Sylph lands, you meet with the intimidating guardian deity of the Sylphs, the primal Ramuh. But before he will consider your proposal of peace, the Lord of Levin first demands proof that you possess the strength required to repel the Empire from the Twelveswood. The thunderous entity then vanishes in a blinding flash, leaving the words of his challenge yet echoing in your ears. Enter the Primal's domain and prepare to be measured on the scales of battle. This is an item level 65. There is no downsinking on this, so we will probably kick his ass very quickly. All right. This is where we start getting to what I would call the real music renaissance of Final Fantasy XIV's trial fights. Now, do not get me wrong. I love the Garuda music, and I still think Garuda music stands the test of time, as does the Ultima Weapon music, but this Ramuh here was a changing point, and that these fights started to have some really unique and amazing music. And also, more often than not, music with lyrics. Yeah, although to be fair, the first verse here is in Sylphic, so you won't be able to understand it, but once the second verse starts, the actual English lines will start up. And of course, there's old Scrody Beard himself, the Lord of Levin. Off we go. Thou art brave, bringer of light. Yeah, well, brave has nothing to do with this. Alright, time to get into it. Oh, nope, I don't want to stand in there for that, thank you. Not letting that happen. No, sir. Ain't taking that on them chin. The other samurai's already dead. Oh, you dead, sucker. So, you might notice that some of us have these circles on us, and other circles are just kind of laying around. There's also these orbs that are sitting around everywhere. Now, these are much more important in the extreme mode than they are in normal. I'm about to get tagged with a mechanic here. Yep, I have been terrorized. And the only way out of this is to have somebody zap me with one of these little thunder circles. If not, well, then I'm just gonna stand around like a loon until I end up walking towards Ramuh, and then bad shit happens. Also, that ultimate there, or not that ultimate, that tank buster, that hurts. Don't walk into that. Do not stand in front of this boss if you can help it, because it's not worth it. Also, we need to do some orb cleanup. These things need to go. So if I pick up 3 of these, I get a buff called Surge Protection, and this will actually protect me somewhat from his tank buster. The downside is, oh, the Arbiters are up. These gotta go. These have gotta go fast, because this is his DPS check here. As I was saying, if you pick up more than 3 orbs, as in if I pick up any orbs before that debuff falls off, I'm gonna get a debuff called Overcharge, and I'm gonna start taking increased damage. So I definitely don't want to do that. In the meantime, I think I'm the only one working on this Arbiter in particular, which is fine. It's the way I like it. Also, you see this raised up area that's in the middle? Well, the outer ring in Extreme actually has a ring of water. And any of his big lightning bolt attacks that hit that water will obviously shock you and hurt like hell. So don't do that. Other than that, he doesn't have that many mechanics at normal level. As you can see, he stays in the middle at all times, so we don't have to worry about that. As always, don't stand in front of the boss. All right, we need to start picking up some more herbs. This is his other new mechanic. A Rolling Thunder is this tether here, and the way to get rid of it is to pick up 3 orbs. Okay, I'm gonna get terrored again, so I need a circle. I need a circle. Somebody's gonna bring a circle to me. Oh shit, yeah, see, static condensation. Now I'm gonna start taking increased damage from all this stuff. Son of a bitch, I did not want that, but it's not that big of a deal. What do we got left? He's got not much in the tank here. Oh, there's another tether that just went out. I don't see anybody I can unfreeze, but then again, I don't have a circle to unfreeze people with. One of our healers is pinned. That's not good. That's all right, we're doing good. We're taking this guy to the curb. Oh, another Arbiter came up. Yeah, I don't want these to live very long. Woo, there's that big old tank buster right there. That thing is scary. And if you're a tank and you don't have the circle debuff thing, you're gonna die. Hands down, in Extreme, you will die if you do not have that. I promise you, it will one-shot you and it will be bloody glorious. And speaking of bloody glorious, I'm gonna blast him with the old Braver here, because he's gonna not last to a second stage. There we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, the fight's not that bad. Extreme's a nightmare though, with coordinating who needs to have the buff, who needs to have the debuff, because if you start overcharging on orbs, your tanks are gonna start dying very quickly.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light.
Well, that's good, because I'm pretty sure we won. And honestly, it wasn't all that difficult, so hopefully you feel better.
And I judge thee a worthy champion.
That's good.
The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine.
Oh, that might be a little more than I originally signed up for, but okay.
Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them.
Ah. Oh, okay.
Man is to be delivered from the dark. It shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
And that's it. No more Ramuh around.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one.
Yeah, I can't have a primal laying around, man. It's not good for the land, no matter what his intentions are.
In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians.
Oh?
But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
Ah, okay, fine. Oh, I gotta go all the way back to Little Solus. Shit. That's what Aetherites are for. Alright, well, we've dealt with this problem.
Dekumon, you have returned. Dare I ask how Ramuh received your visit?
Well, he's gone. I dealt with him. Problem solved. Hopefully.
He challenged you to a test of arms? It is well then that you have some experience in such matters. The peoples of both Gridania and Little Solus will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day, Dekumon. The Elder Seedseer must be informed of your deeds at once.
I guess that's where I'm headed next, right? What little gods are made of. Yep.
The Elder Seedseer will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray, return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The Conjurer at Nofish's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well, Dekumon.
Also, I just noticed a bunch of random people just rolled in here. Wondering how many people are working on this quest line at the same time. Alright, back in we go.
Welcome back, Honored Scion. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see your return. The Elder Seedseer awaits you within.
Yes, let me in, thank you.
You are returned to us.
Ah, good, more voice acting.
And none
They've been doing this more and more now.
the heavy burden which
At least for the big scenes like this one.
Most glad am I of this.
Thank you for saving me from having to voice you.
Efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramuh ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
Well, we had a trial by combat. I guess that's how it goes sometimes.
Ramuh made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without.
Dang. That's harsh there.
It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man.
Oof.
For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees.
Yeah, she's heard of the Reformation Bill too, hasn't she?
Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the Calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose.
Bad idea.
Now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all.
So you were definitely the wisest of the three rulers.
Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off.
Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah.
On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offer it all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Be careful what you promised there, Kane-sana. You may end up regretting it.
Lord Ramuh has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent.
Now what?
Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
And of course, we get no answer.
Thus ends another daunting mission, eh, Dekumon? I'd hoped Lord Ramuh could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the primal's sudden challenge. And it seems that Eorzea too was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Dekumon? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day?
Speak with Benfilia back at the Rising Stones. Well, Benfilia, we're down another primal.
Welcome back, Dekumon. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramuh precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but Eorzea's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together.
Well, don't keep us waiting, Eorzea. You know, let us know what you found out.
If everyone is ready, let us begin.
Wow, another voiced cutscene. I'm loving this.
Eorzea, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the Waking Sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
Jeez, that's convenient and also annoying for main villains to have.
In the intervening time, Eorzea and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence.
The twisted skein? Wow, you guys come up with some crazy-ass language.
In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension.
Oh, right, yeah, I remember
Readings
that.
taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
Well,
Disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
well,
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
for those of us who haven't, actually studied at a university for this stuff, sure, probably a good idea. Hit us with Ether 101, let's see it.
Let us begin at what some might call the end.
Blech.
When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
Okay. Simple enough to understand.
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
Oh, so basically we have a life stream.
As the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Except in the case of the Ascians, or the
Primals
Primals.
behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape.
Jeez.
Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse.
Bleh.
The essence of its
Bleh.
form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
So basically, primals are just solid ether given a shape and will by prayer. And yeah, I can see how this could be a problem. Especially
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Jeez, bring out the creepy music, why don't we?
As the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
And immediately turned him into an uglier version of itself.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits, should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
Well, the Sahagin poofed out after
If mortal
that.
death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them.
The space
The
between.
Ascians took
Interesting.
control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
Ah.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
Sorry, Thancred. No such luck.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
Well,
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan.
so all we need is a primal nearby
We
to
could
eat the
trap
Ascian, is what you're saying.
spirits of Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection.
Oh.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady.
So, kill an Ascian and trap its spirit before it can flee back to the realm between, huh?
Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
You know, this is the sort of thing that brings the wrath of gods down on your head when you start plotting how to kill immortals. But maybe in other universes, not this one.
Said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
Yeah, but that might still take us some time here. Oh, I thought Ida was gonna say something.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Garlean. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
What's up?
Beg pardon, antecedent.
Antecedent,
When I would raise
okay.
one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian.
I may still end up calling her Ascendant by mistake, but I'll try to go with Antecedent. We'll see if that sticks or
Their findings
not.
shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Overall, this is not a bad ending for this. Oh. Boy, I spoke too feckin' soon. Holy Organization 13 ripoff. Wow. Look at this place.
The Lord of Levin is returned to the Ether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramuh's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Hall, and Levin all have now been humbled by the Bringer of Light. The limitless potential of man, idol and servant, grows mightier by the day. Yet he prospers at great cost to his mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. Yet even as it enervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. And that is the task to which we bend our every effort.
Oh, La Habrea.
Divine seeds will ever want to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again.
Oh. Is that supposed to be their one true god there?